still your leader? I truly don't know
Yeah.
because I had some technical difficulties. I apologize for that.
Yep. Jaw has led every lap this race.
Continuing with that dominance. And
Yep, for
second
sure.
place is still K Keenitz.
I'm pretty sure he's been in second every lap this race as well. Our stage, I guess, recapping our stage one, we had Jaw on the stage, Keenitz finishing second. Third place was Marksman, I believe. Fourth was Wasted, and fifth was Avenged Fail. Also in stage one, towards the end, we saw an incident between Dangles and Noobkilla, which eventually ended up the Dangles being a lap down. And then afterwards, or no, right at the start of stage two, there was a caution going into turn one, which allowed Dangles to get the lucky dog. So I guess that kind of brings us back to here. This has been a long green flag run here, as Jaw
Oh,
has
there's
about
a
a 3 second
truck
lead.
around. I believe that's K Keenitz.
What is?
K Keenitz with a lot of damage on the front end. Someone else involved.
Oh no!
Who is
Uh,
that?
I'm watching Keenan stream, and it looked like he was coming up on the lap truck of God of War. God of War hit the
Man.
wall and tried to correct, and Keenan's just in the wrong spot at the wrong time.
Yeah, and that is really going to hurt his chances. He's going to probably need a caution to get that damage fixed, get down pit road, and get back to chasing Jaw.
Yeah, Keenitz is now in 11th place with Jaw chasing him to lap him.
Man, and it looked like Huff and Puff may have been involved in that too. Slowed way down on the backstretch to avoid it. Either that or did get involved and still has that nose damage that we saw earlier in stage one. As it looks like we have green flag pit stops underway. Agent Chancho on pit road. There it lies is still that oh, Agent Chancho wrecked. He's gonna come back up on the track, and it looks like that's gonna bring out a caution.
Wow. Wow. What a huge break. Huge break for Kevin. For K.
For
Keenitz there.
sure. Agent
I know it's
Chancho
not.
looked like he just did not get off of that flat very well. Came straight up the racetrack and right into the path of K. Keenitz.
Yeah, huge break for Keenitz, though. He got the luck. Oh, I guess he is the lucky dog there.
I tell you one guy that did not want to see that though, that would be your leader. Jaw 2131 was not looking for that caution. He had set sail on the field right there.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what the strategy plays out. Is they'll have about 7 to go here, starting the stage.
Oh, it looks like Wasted might be starting on in first. He will. Through the Geico restart zone, green flag back in the air.
I know Wasted talking with her, hearing some inside information. I know Wasted was really happy with how his truck was handling.
It certainly looks like that as he is side by side with our dominant race truck all evening. Trying. Oh, we have another crash in the back. Huge one. We have 4, 5 trucks involved, and there's going to be no caution for it. We continue to stay green. K. Keenis looked to be
Wow.
involved for that one as well. And it looks like Kronk's Fight Milk got on the apron. Got to come straight back down on the track. And someone else got involved in that.
Yeah, we got a hell of a battle here for the lead with Wasted and Jaw. They've been side by side the first 2
Oh,
laps.
I believe that's a caution, though.
Watching, I think, yeah.
Caution comes out once again. You know, I do realize that this is not going to be good for the caution counter. Did you keep track of how many cautions came out during those technical difficulties?
Oh, there's only one that came out during the technical difficulties.
Okay, well, good
Oh,
to know.
that's gonna be your stage.
And that will be the stage. I
Jaw
have
is gonna be your first, Wasted second, Chartblazer in third, fourth Avenged Fail, and fifth Marksman.
impressive stuff for Charblazer. Another guy you don't hear much about. Actually did pretty well in the Xfinity series last season.
Yeah,
And
guys,
here he is. Running back in stage point territory. He's going to need those stage points. I've been harping on those all the last 2 races. You're going to get tired of me saying it, but you need those stage points. As we get grouped back up for the restart.
Oh, we got some takers and some non-takers on pit road, I believe.
It certainly looks like a noob killer up on the front row. Green flag back in the air with, I believe that's Avenged Fail on his outside. He's going to get to the inside. And looks like the 4 is going to clear the 99. Jaw trying to follow Avenged through. A little contact between the 99 and the 4. Looks like Avenged is saying, hey man, I've had a faster truck than you. I need to get going.
Yeah, this is where I brought up the whole strategy thing. I think maybe we saw some guys take 2 tires there to try to get towards the front. Now they've kind of got Jaw.
Oh, it looked like the 4 truck got the wall, and that's going to allow Jaw to go to the outside of Avenged. I haven't seen any guys just try to make the outside work, but here's Jaw trying to make it work at Richmond. As it looks like we have a new player. I believe that is that GMR Reap in 3rd right there?
Couldn't tell ya.
In that 32, yes it is. GMR Reap has found his way to the front, trying to stay with the top 2 right now.
I don't know what Noob Killer did, but
oh, we have another crash in the back. Looks like Marksman might have been involved.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's getting crazy. Noob Killer got... Oh, and another crash. Another big one. Noob Killer. Looked like he got the wall out of turn 2. He's going to start flipping here. Yep, he is upside
and
down.
around goes the 3.
And
the 3 of Dangles is around.
Oh my goodness, Dangles is being dragged across the front stretch. I'm not quite sure what's happening.
Caution.
And cautions breed cautions, as they say. And man, we've seen some new guys start surfacing to the front. To your point in the pre-race, those cautions are getting some new faces up there.
Yeah, you know, they can change. I mean, cautions change the whole race, really, in my opinion. Especially when you got well, even just one, but especially when you got them backed up, back to back to back to back. No, guys come in, get 4 tires here. You got a caution two laps later, and then those guys that just got 4 tires, you know, they're up 3rd, 4th, and there's another caution. They don't pit.
I'm missing a car.
First, and so am I.
I'm missing 2. Okay, that's awesome. And green flag back in the air. Oh, it looked like... Oh, I don't think the 15 got going there. Huff and Puff. No, they lagged out because it looks like they're just getting freight train. As it's 3 wide behind, they are getting absolutely crazy in the back of the field. As Jaw goes back to the point out of all of the mayhem, but GMR Reap not gonna let him get away.
Yeah, look, the 24 Keenitz and almost, or he did go a lap down. He's up here battling for 4th place.
As there's a truck in the inside wall on the backstretch. Don't know, can't cycle fast enough. It looks like Agent Chancho once again being tossed to the inside wall. No caution will come from it. We stay green. As it looks like Jaw is starting to break away from GMR Reap and the rest of the pack, trying to get that distance he had before that caution from Agent Chancho hitting the apron. And he's trying to set sail.
Yeah, you got Keenitz is battled back up to 3rd place, I believe, now.
Oh man, it looked like Kronk's washed up the track a little bit into the 22 of Charblazer. It looked like guy behind him, I don't know who that quite is. Oh, Kronk's gets under Huff and Puff right there. A little bit of a dive bomb move, but he makes it stick. As Avenged looks to go to the inside of Charblazer. Charblazer's starting to lose a little ground now. Maybe tried a little bit of strategy. Do we have a laps to go by any chance?
Here, 1 second. They'll be coming to 26 to go.
Oh, the battle looks like it might be heating up for second between GMR Reap and K Keenitz. K Keenitz coming back up through the pack after getting taken out in a couple accidents. Here he is, back up at the front.
Yeah, he's got some speed, and surprisingly, I think he's shown a little bit of patience with Reap here.
Well, it's no secret that K Keenitz loves the trucks. He was asking to be part of this series in the preseason, and here he is, putting on a little bit of a show for second. Gets underneath GMR Reap. He's gonna try to look to the inside at turn 3. And he'll slide job him coming off of 4 and take the spot.
And I don't mean to make it sound like Keenitz is aggressive. I'm just saying there's like 25 laps to go. And you're just watching Jaw fade away into your front, or your windshield. So.
Yeah, Jaw is far out there. Been the dominant truck all night. He has about half a straightaway lead on second place K Keenitz going into turn 1. So Swamp, you think we're going to be seeing, I don't know if you've done any research for tire wear, but do you think we'll be seeing any strategy being played on any more possible pit stops?
Well, Jim, let me just tell you, I've did about as much research on this race as I have in my days of being in school, so that is a quick negative.
Well, we might be past the... I'm a horrible reporter. I have no idea if they're good to go on fuel or if they're still one stop out, but I think they're coming around to like 22, 21 to go.
Yeah, and I would think that, you know, they'd have to come down for tires and fuel here, or at least tires, just being that the trucks, I took the green with about 30 to go. But I can't be 100% sure on that. I do know that K Keenitz does not have his tires and fuel up, so to me it doesn't seem like he's worried about it.
Uh-oh. Hopefully I do not lose connection here again because the cars were surging all over the track. But it looks like we have a battle between Kronk's Fight Milk and Lieutenant Dangles.
That'll be for 5th.
For 5th position, okay. That's news to us.
Yeah, they'll be coming to 18 to go here, so laps winding down pretty quick.
Oh, who's this way off the pace? Somebody pulled up right in front of that battle.
You got above it.
Oh, somebody's on the inside. Well, I think that was K Keenitz once again. K Keenitz clipped the apron. No caution is going to come from it. It looks like Wasted is going to take that second position with GMR Reap right on his tail. But that is a heartbreaker for K Keenitz.
No, what happened to because Jaw had faded back to 4th there, so that's gonna get wasted the lead.
Yeah, I thought that was Jaw that was slow on the backstretch. It was. Jaw is back here with Kronk's Fight Milk. What in the world happened?
That was a really weird sequence there. Your first place and second place.
Both first and second place displaced, put deep in the pack now. I have no idea what happened. I thought it was lag, but I guess they fell back.
I wish we had instant replay because that's really weird, but that's going to give your lead over to your...
It looks like Wasted, yeah.
Wasted. Cough, cough, that's not rigged.
Well, Wasted is having a lot of fun in these trucks. He's another guy that enjoys the truck series. Was going to race Cup instead, so decided not to do the Cup, or the trucks. But he's got GMR Reap all over his bumper going into turn 3 right now with, I'm assuming, around 15 to go.
Yeah, really interesting here. These two guys here, you know, you don't hear a lot about these guys winning in either of their series, so you know these guys are both going to be pretty hungry here. Pick up the dub.
For certain. These guys have that racing pedigree. They want that win just about more than anything else in any other series. We'll have to see how it all plays out between these two because it looks like they have a nice breakaway from 3rd place, which I believe is Marksman. Oh,
Yeah, and
look.
these guys are
Contact
two
between
veterans.
Charblazer and K Keenitz. Charblazer lagging just a little bit on my screen. Not sure if that's me or him, but K Keenitz will clear him for probably like ninth position.
Yeah, and two veterans here, man. These two here, they probably, combined age of about 150.
Oh man.
A lot
Well,
of experience going on here with these two.
oh, Lieutenant Dangles is gonna get dive bombed by Jaw. Jaw is fighting his way back through the pack as he's gonna set his sights if he can clear. Oh, Lieutenant Dangles in the outside wall. But it looks like Jaw is going to set his sights on avenged fail. Does Jaw have enough time to recover, or will he need a caution? I think he might need a caution, but that's just me.
Yeah, I personally think he's going to need a caution. Um, he's just too far back at this point. I see.
You can tell that these trucks are not driving to the liking of the drivers. They are all over the place as they come
10 to go.
to 10 to go here at Richmond. A little bit experimental lines right here. You have GMR on the inside. You have Wasted using the outside a little bit.
Hey, do you think GMR's maybe laying off a little bit, trying to save his tires just a tad?
Possibly. I mean, he's got to know that Wasted is driving the wheels off that truck right now, trying to get his first truck win. And I believe, would this be his first NARL win as well?
I want to say yes.
I think it would be. Well, he is fighting his tail off. 9 to go.
And yeah, we kind of want to see the 17 get out of the way here.
The 17's going to battle, and he will give it up. Good job for the 17. Not quite sure who the 17 is. God of War.
That's who I thought it was, but...
As the battle for first rages on. 8 to go.
Man, Jaw just... Oh, the 3! Earnhardt's hit into the front stretch wall.
Is that going to be a caution? Maybe the caution that Jaw needs, but a lot of damage on Lieutenant Dangle's machine as he still grinds up into the turn 2 wall.
Single truck accident.
Oh, GMR Reap is still in tow with Wasted. Can he get the bump and run going?
Oh man, he's there. One mistake from Wasted and GMR Reap's gonna be there, man.
Just waiting for any type of mistake from Wasted, but Wasted has been very strong all night long. Believe this is 6 to go.
Five.
5 to go. Excuse me. Oh, GMR might have missed his corner a little bit there. Gives Wasted a nice little cushion. Can he use it to his advantage?
Yeah, I feel like this is such an easy track to miss your mark on, too. As far as getting into the corner, you got to take a pretty precise line.
Yeah, it looks like Waste is starting to pull away just a little bit as we come to 3 to go. Yeah, it just looks like Wasted is hooking the bottom a little better. GMR gets a little bit loose there out of turn 4. So Swamp, your GMR, you notice that Wasted is out ahead of you by a little bit, but you know you can stay with him. Are you trying a different line, or are you staying to what you know best?
No, I'm staying to the line I've been running. Hopefully I can get back to that back bumper and pull a bump and run. It is a short track.
2 laps to go, and it looks like Wasted is just extending that lead little by little, car length by car length each lap, staying real smooth on the wheel. Going into turn 3, coming out of turn 4, looking for the white flag. 1 to go, presented by Credit One Mutual Bank. Wasted. Let's see if I can cycle to him in time. Took a little bit of advantage from Jaw making a mistake or whatever happened. The 3 of Lieutenant Dangles in the outside wall, but Wasted coming out of turn 4, coming to the checkered flag to win his first North American eRacing League race.
Was that the last lap?
I believe it was. Second place will be GMR Reap. Third place is, was it Avenged? No.
Avenged is in fifth. I don't know. I lost connection, so.
I think it might be, well, I'm not going to speculate, but I think it might be Kronk's Fight Milk with Jaw in fourth place.
Yep, Kronk's in third, Jaw in fourth, Avenged fifth.
A nice little rebound for Jaw, but just not enough. As I'm going to let you go ahead and invite our race winners into the lobby.
Yep, I need to invite Ray. Yeah, might waste it all, man.
What a turn of events with the 27 and 24 both having trouble almost simultaneously. That was weird to see. Both of them having issues at the relative same time. Gave way to a whole new top two there for the final laps.
Yeah, one lap apart, and ironically, it's two guys that we didn't talk about at all in our pre-race thing about how it normally works.
Normally how it works. So, did anything surprise you about tonight?
You know, I thought most of the guys that we had talked about were up front for most of the night, but I am, you know, no offense towards Wasted or GMR Reap, but just kind of surprised to see them both pull out the finishes they did.
As there he is, race winner at Richmond, Wasted 88. How are you feeling, buddy?
Man, that was wild. That was insanely wild.
So I have to ask you, before I hand off to Swamp to ask a question, I have to ask you, how were you feeling with GMR Reap right on your tail for those last 10 laps?
Oh, dude, it was nerve-wracking, man, because out of each and every turn, it was nothing but ice. And I finally seen I think it was like with 3 to go. He messed up a little bit, man. Oh, dude, that was a little bit of relief. Without a doubt.
All right, well, I'm going to pass it on to my co-announcer in the booth, Swamp Fox. Swamp Fox, do you have anything to ask our race winner?
Yeah, hey, Wasted, congrats, man. I'm going to pour one out for you, buddy. You know, not really sure what happened with Jaw and then Keenitz there, but I guess once that happened and you saw both of them have issues and you took the lead, what was kind of going through your mind?
Oh, man, to be honest with you, I felt so bad. I felt real bad because they definitely had faster trucks, for sure. So,
all right.
Yeah, congrats. Congrats. I'm going to pour one out for you tonight. We're going to celebrate FPGM style tonight.
Right on.
All right, Wasted. Is there anybody you'd like to shout out tonight?
No, not really, man.
Not really?
Just no. Actually, no. I'm gonna shout out Jaw and Keenitz for spinning out, giving me that win there. Appreciate it, man. Definitely needed a confidence booster. So yeah.
All right. Well, congratulations on your win, and we will ask you to politely leave as we invite our second place driver, GMR.
Or stay if you want. Oh, okay. You go. You go.
Yeah, I'm kicking him out. He doesn't get to stay in here. He's the commissioner.
All right. Well, this is my party, so.
Yeah, I'm letting you do all that. I have no idea how to do any of that.
GMR Reap. Invite out for GMR Reap here. See if he joins. Ah, there he is.
And there he is, second place tonight, GMR Reap 607. GMR, how you feeling?
All right. Wish I could have got that, but couldn't. Tires wouldn't hang on at the end.
Yeah, for sure. You were right on the bumper of our race winner, Wasted. It was fascinating to watch from here up in the booth. But I'm going to pass it off to Swamp Fox. Swamp Fox, you got anything to ask our second place finisher?
Yeah, Reap, first, congrats on the run tonight, man. Pretty
man.
impressive run being up there. You know, I was talking to Jim during the broadcast about how I thought you and Wasted had about 150 years combined experience racing. I was just wondering if there was anything different you could have done there at the end to maybe pass Wasted. I know you got to his bumper. Maybe if you could have gave him a hit and run there with about 3-5, somewhere between 3 and 5 laps to go.
Yeah, if I would have moved him, maybe I could have got it. But, you know, I just let him get away from me. I couldn't hang on to his bumper, or else I would have moved him in the end. But
I think any of us would have done the same exact thing. All right, I do have a question for you. I take back what I said earlier. Do you know what happened to the 24 and 27 up there in top 2 positions with like 20 to go?
everyone just started losing it. I don't know. Everyone just kept spinning out.
Crazy. Except you, of course. You and Wasted were able to run away from the rest of the field. So,
yeah,
GMR, you have anybody you want to shout out tonight?
Not really.
Man, you and Wasted are the same exact person.
That's what experience does to you.
That's right.
Well, again, congratulations on the 2nd place finish, and good luck at the next race, which I believe is...
Right.
Is it Dega? Yeah. Well, good luck in the next one.
All right. Thanks.
All right. And if you guys thought that that race was good, join us tomorrow night for the Toyota Care 250 at the same racetrack, Richmond Raceway, for some more high-octane, close-quarters racing. Swamp Fox, do you have anything else to wrap up the night with?
Nope. Stay easy, my buddies.
All right. Well, this is Big Jim for Swamp Fox, signing off.